Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Finally, St. Catharines, Meridian Center, NXT Live. Come see Ontario's own NXT champ, the glorious Bobby Roode, undefeated NXT Women's champ, Asuka, and the root of all evil, Aleister Black, and other NXT superstars. Friday, September 8th, 7:30 p.m. at the Meridian Center, NXT Live. Get your tickets at Ticketmaster.ca. Don't you dare miss it.
This podcast is a proud member of the Points of Interest Podcast Network. Visit us today at poipodcast.com.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows like the one you're about to enjoy, visit electronicmediacollective.com. And now, our feature presentation.
Warning! Listener discretion is advised.
That means there's a lot of fucking swearing.
Hello.
It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine.
Arr, 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 arr.
He's just that excited that Dennis Leary's No Cure for Cancer is now on Netflix for everyone's listening pleasure.
It's fantastic.
Oh, God. What a day. What a shit show.
It was not a shit show. It was a great show.
It was a great show.
What rhymes with show? Hello.
Oh.
Well done. Where's the bell?
Oh,
We need the
I
bell.
put the bell right there.
Oh,
Damn
it's
it.
over there.
We
Get
some
that in place,
rearrangement
sir.
of
Get that in place.
There's a point.
Points.
That's better.
Now I can tell you.
Spike.
I can tell you one thing right now. There's some people listening to the show right now wondering, "What's the show about?" I'm just here to find out if I want NXT tickets or not, and we will tell you soon. Later.
Yes.
Come on, we gotta want you guys to listen a little bit.
Yes.
Well, this is...
Don't try fast forwarding because I'm
this
literally
is
going to
not-
talk about it randomly throughout the show.
This is not NXT. This is Game of Thrones.
Well,
And
we have
everyone is here.
I know.
Have we decided how we're going to figure out the Game of Thrones contest? What did we decide?
Well,
Considering there's
this
been
is what I'm saying,
all of
okay?
one death.
We had a
Yeah,
death pool
it didn't go well.
with one death.
One death.
Game of Thrones disappointed me in death. I never thought I would say that ever.
There was a lot of death, just no
A
significant
lot
death.
of red shirts have perished in Game of Thrones.
You know why?
Why?
Because George R.R. Martin didn't write this.
He does have a valid point, Danmo.
Very true.
So, you are listening to our show probably from our website, droidscanada.com. But if you're not watching it from there, we have a bunch of other places you can listen to. Tangent Bound Network, Point of Interest Network, EMC Network, Stitcher Radio, Podbean. Was SoundCloud. We don't talk about SoundCloud. It's like Fight Club. Don't talk about it.
What's the first rule about SoundCloud?
Don't
Get
talk
off
about
their
SoundCloud.
subscription
Fuck.
before they cancel.
Fuck, I just broke the first rule.
No,
And the
it's
second
just
rule.
it's called get the fuck out of there before they bankrupt.
Get the fuck out.
Seriously.
GTFO, get
Don't
the
forget
fuck
about
out.
Laughable.
Yes.
Forget about Laughable. You never want to forget about Laughable.
Did you-
Also, what?
iTunes?
iTunes, Google Play,
Ooh.
whatever Windows. I think it's Zune.
Zune?
Is it Zune?
I don't know.
MySpace?
MySpace.
No, we don't have MySpace anymore.
That's owned by
Do we
Justin
have MySpace?
Timberlake.
Yeah, I heard he bought that.
Yeah, for like
He
5
did.
mil.
He did buy
5 mil,
MySpace.
quite a few years ago.
Does anyone? You know what? My MySpace is still active.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are we in your top 5?
I don't even think you're on my list in MySpace.
I don't even think I have a MySpace
no,
account. I
no.
don't think.
I have like maybe 10 friends on MySpace.
I just learned what MySpace was.
You know, I'm not gonna knock MySpace because it actually was a cool thing.
MySpace was Facebook before it was cool.
Yeah, but you can do things that you wanted to do on Facebook though that you can't do on Facebook. You can put your own videos and you can do your own HTML coding, make your own design of your layout. Facebook did dabble in those waters a long time ago and realized this is not good.
I remember when Facebook, when I first got it, was all about the pull tab app
There was a guy on my Facebook, Corey.
and scratch tickets.
DMC?
Remember when you could, set up Facebook to do whatever you wanted, like its look, you couldn't load his profile page. It would crash your browser.
That's fantastic.
Because he would have so much shit running when it would load, like videos, stuff like that, music playing, like it crashed.
Brilliant.
Anyone past the who was born in 1998 and forward have no idea what I'm talking about right now.
What about Angel Fire?
Oh my god, GeoCities chat!
GeoCities.
MRC.
Yeah. Merc.
Okay, we're totally off topic.
Don't
Anyway,
laugh.
5 minutes in.
I used to use Merc all the time.
Yeah, look how you turned out. Anyways. Were you one of those guys that, what was it called, nuking the chat room or something like that? Blaming the chat
I've
room?
never done that.
You're so full of shit as you said that with a shit smell. Anyways,
And my eyes are rolling.
so Dan, let's go back to Game of Thrones Deadpool. So the Deadpool did not provide us enough results for our Deadpool.
Yes, it had literally one result. One person on the list.
And the worst part is that we all got the person.
Yeah.
But only you and one other person got who killed that person correctly.
That is correct.
Actually, I don't even think I had him on
You
the
didn't?
list. I don't believe so.
No.
Maybe I did. I don't
Maybe
know.
it
No,
did.
so
I
that
don't-
results in a really, really, really sad tie.
like
Like a really sad tie.
If
If I did, I forgot.
I'm sorry, guys.
You would have to check.
So we're not. So if we're listening to our Game of Thrones.
This is like watching the Buffalo Sabres and New Jersey Devils on a 0-0 tie. And they went through all the skaters and shootout.
They're going through it a
They're all
second time.
gassed.
No, this is the baseball all-star game that runs out of subs.
Littlefinger. You didn't have Littlefinger.
I didn't think I did.
No. Even DJ Johnny Rock didn't have Littlefinger. Trevor didn't. No, he did. You know what? I don't know if. Hold on, I gotta check that one quickly. Anyways, so tell us what are some big takeaways from this episode. The season finale.
Personally, I thought it was
As I'm stalling.
absolutely fucking incredible episode.
Okay.
I know you guys wanted more death.
Well, I mean, it's been, how did I put it during the whole episode? It feels like we got just the tip
Oh
the
yeah.
whole time
By
about a lot of different things. Like you're like that scene with Jamie. You're like, oh boy,
Jamie's gonna get fucking
he's
killed.
gonna get put down.
And no.
Well, you
See,
thought
Even with Tyrion,
Yeah,
even Tyrion, you thought he
Tyrion's
was
gonna get killed. And no.
no. What's going on here,
I had
guys?
the mountain in check.
So
Can we consult with George R. R. Martin at this point and be like, dude, you need to get involved here. There was not enough
you
death.
Not
need
enough
more
killing.
death. There's only 6 episodes left for lots of death.
Mm-hmm.
Probably around
6 for
what?
death.
And between 6 and 9 hours of content.
So one person died.
Actually, it's a 3-way tie.
3-way tie.
Trevor also picked Arya.
Oh.
Oh,
And the same episode I picked.
yep. So
So
it's a 3-way tie. It was just a push.
It's
We
push.
can't confirm that Tormund is dead.
no,
Can't confirm Beric is dead.
no, no body.
No body. So I mean,
You cannot confirm.
so it's a push. No one wins. You know what we should do then?
You know what? This is what I propose.
I think we should do a photo of Littlefinger in the 8x10. he's the true winner of the show because he's the only person that really died of significant.
This is what I propose,
Okay.
and let me know what you think.
Okay.
We can have the people pipe up in the comments as well.
Yeah,
We
sure,
could
for
see if
sure.
they
Yeah,
comment
you
and
make
pipe
a
up
comment
when
about
we
it. I
could
mean, there's gonna be a
say
lot of
the
comments.
Game of Thrones Deadpool
Right.
was really,
Right.
really sad. Let's roll it over.
Roll it over to next year. I mean,
Roll it
I have no
over.
concerns. I have all the data, so I mean, we can do it next year.
We have the data. There's
And
the
we
three,
can keep the same people. There's no changes really in the cast.
Obviously,
3
we
of
have
us-
to throw out the whole episode deal. But
Yeah.
well, no, 3 of us got 2 points, and that's it.
So you get to start next season with 2 points.
Boom,
Yeah.
in the face.
Okay. You know what? I agree with that,
I'm
AJ.
good with it.
All right. So that's what's going to be. So the Game of Thrones Deadpool is pause.
And at this point,
Pause.
because
Yeah.
of the
Ice is
fact
cold.
because of the fact that
Car.
obviously that Lena Headey is
Headley.
is it Headley?
Headley.
Is it
Like
what
the
it-
stupid band.
Yes, this could be better because she canceled
She
Fan
did cancel
Expo.
this
She
year.
did.
She
She
may
was a
be
part
there
of the
next year.
prize. And
So
kind of backfired. Otherwise, you guys would have
So
got a picture with Biff.
when we continue,
Yeah, and he postponed too.
So what's the postpone? He's going to show up eventually.
You might show up at some point. He'll be there at Toronto Comic Con next year in March. He'll be the headliner.
He's going to
That was
set
that
up.
was like Niagara Falls did that too.
What?
Last year there was someone that postponed and said they were going Manu.
Manu.
They said Manu was postponed and he was going to come in 2017.
Yeah, but he
Rich-
also was shooting something as well this year.
Oh
So-
wait, yeah, he didn't show.
So
Well, he was shooting something
Biff
else.
has postponed, and he's going to show up with a table next to Lonely Virgil. WWE
Oh my
star.
God, Lowly Virgil. Oh, that guy is a scam
So
artist.
yeah, maybe next Fan Expo
Okay,
there will
so
be
official
hopefully-
decision.
Official decision done.
Official.
you.
Hopefully there will be someone from Game of Thrones at Fan Expo next year.
Yep.
And then we can proceed with the actual better.
Yep.
So it's a win for everyone.
Yep. Yep.
Storage Wars.
What's with the Dave Hester moment?
Thank you
Okay,
for getting the reference.
So I don't want to get
Yep.
too much into the actual details of the show. I don't think we need to go over the timeline with these people. We'll just talk about the main points here.
Yes.
A lot of things pointed out. First off, awkward situation that I wanted to point out that happened that somehow rectified itself was Hound and Brianna Tart there. A little bit awkward, a little
Mutual respect.
bit.
Mutual respect, and they both talked about the little kid.
Now,
Arya's alive.
who is probably a better killer than both of them combined right now.
Yes, 100%.
Absolutely. Completely vicious. Okay, let's talk about the notable death. Let's talk about Baelish.
Yes.
So his little plan was what?
His little plan was to get Arya and Sansa against each other,
Mm-hmm.
and was plotting to get them to, or Sansa to kill Arya.
How'd that go?
That didn't go very well whatsoever.
Backfire.
It ended up with him crying on his knees before he gets a knife in the throat.
He got a homemade tracheotomy.
Thanks to Legs McGillicuddy and his monotone acting.
Fucking legs, McGillic.
Legs McGillicuddy.
Brom.
Professor Sex.
You know that kid,
What?
Not Brom, Bran.
like
Bran
Bran
Flakes.
Flakes. Bran Flakes. Like that kid. I'm not saying he can't act. I don't want to say that at all. But he was a better actor when he was in a coma than he was since he's been talking. Because every time he talks, I literally want to punch a dog. Oh, wait, maybe not a dog. That's kind of rude.
Absolutely no. He talks like Anakin.
Which one?
I am a robot.
He's
Ruining a shitty saga. Like seriously? No, wait. Which one are we talking about? Are we talking about the little Skywalker that went crazy, or are we talking about
Oh, the one that
actually lives up in fucking Whitby or whatever?
No, we're talking about
Waterloo.
We're talking about the
the one with the rat
The
tail.
what's his name? Yeah,
Oh, what's his
Hayden
fucking name?
Christensen.
Hayden Christensen.
Yeah, he lives up in Waterloo.
Oh, yay.
Waterloo.
He's got a farm.
Ooh.
You know, he's probably got llamas.
Is he
Ooh,
farming?
maybe-
what-
Oh,
No,
alpacas. Maybe that's where
alpacas.
Steve went.
That's
Is he-
they transferred Steve to freaking Hayden
Steve
Christensen,
the alpaca,
son
the
of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Cocksucker.
Why?
Thanks,
Okay,
Bubbles.
why'd you have to swear like that?
I'm sorry.
This is a family-friendly show.
Sure
Yeah. Since when?
Fuck. Okay, so
Since never. What else happened?
Okay, well, obviously there was a point made because the Queen did not believe what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
So the Hound, after lugging a crate,
Why couldn't someone help him?
They had a
Seriously.
freaking cart
he just
with a
making his,
horse.
he was just making his no, but hold on, step back.
Obviously, the horse isn't going to get
Confrontation with the mountain. Forgot about that.
Oh
That
yeah,
was a little bit
the face to
intense.
face. Do you think something's going to happen?
But he-
Clegane Bowl, and nope. Sorry.
no, because everyone wants to see that fight. It's going to be a
it's
huge
gonna
fight.
happen. It's going to happen.
So now,
But he can't have it in that circumstance. So it's got to be on the field of battle, surrounded by people just murdering the shit out of each other, so they
At
can
King's
kill some
Landing.
red shirts. You know, do the typical Macho Man maneuver of like, oh, snap that guy's neck, toss him, like, me and you, let's do this.
with the ring bell.
And then Macho Man comes out of the sky
Crush
with an elbow
Larynx?
drop.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Oh yeah,
Ricky
brother.
Steamboat.
Oh fucking Steamboat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember when he crushed his throat like that. Okay.
So you know what? I have another.
Okay.
As something else we can maybe throw into the pool for next year.
Okay.
Over under for a bonus point. How many times the Hound says cunt and fuck?
No, that's going to be the tiebreaker.
The tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker. No,
Tiebreaker
no.
is the
Yes.
cunt fuck total.
It's funny because I posted that meme earlier that the producers asked him to stop saying that, and he
refused.
just refused. It kind of works. Unfortunately, it just happens to work for the type of character that he is.
Yeah.
He's a dick.
That is why he's the best character.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
He's fucking awesome,
I
man.
think he's a good character. I don't think he's the best character.
He's one of my favorites.
Tormund's the best character.
He's pretty. Damn
He's the
fucking-
He's
fucking
gonna
Wyndham
climb
Wizard.
it, he's going to fuck it.
Okay, so going back, so how we have that confrontation. So now we have the Hound carrying this crate. We know what's in the crate.
by himself.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, fuck it. He's
herked
a
it up the
fucking
stairs.
giant.
Here's the
Yarp,
ring, Herc.
yarp. bring back. Was it Hot Fuzz? Yarp. The Hound was in Hot Fuzz, and he kept saying,
Oh, yeah.
"Yarp."
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
you got to start somewhere, I suppose.
That was like Kramer from Seinfeld on UHF.
Yes.
Stanley Spadowski.
God, wow.
The fact that you know that much about
Or
that.
when
Mime up.
how about this? Or when Negan was sweet, sweet Danny Duquette.
Sweet Danny Duquette.
No, sweet,
Oh.
sweet Danny Duquette.
Also, Kramer, Airheads.
Oh, that's right. He was in Airheads.
What was
Yes.
he in Airheads?
He was the
He
producer.
was the producer, yeah.
Was Airheads after? Airheads was after
After
UHF.
UHF.
Way after UHF. It was before Seinfeld. It was in that middle. It was in
Get
that
me a
area.
football helmet and fill it with cottage cheese and naked pictures of B. Arthur.
That's where Deadpool gets his inspiration from.
Excellent.
Okay, so let's not get too far off topic here. Let's talk about NXT now. Let's go back to Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Just a little bit. Just tease them a little bit.
What?
What?
And the winner of the NXT is
No.
so in Game of
pass.
Thrones. uh,
That's kind of vicious.
What's
Do you think we're
NXT?
gonna lose friends?
so
NXT. It's next.
Oh,
who's
next? Like Goldberg?
That's right.
That's got my point. Give me my point.
So
What?
where are we
What?
at?
I don't know.
We finished with the Hound in the crate. The thing
Okay.
comes out.
So we
everyone
open the
believes,
crate.
Oh, look.
Honestly, the suspense is like maybe it died. Like it's
Yeah.
been a while. Like it's already dead, but maybe it died again. Because you've never seen a undead, zombie, whatever, in warm climate ever.
maybe it
And then
rotted.
suddenly he opens the thing. You're like, and it's like all you can hear in the background is, and then
Wait for it. Wait for it.
you're like waiting for it.
So,
Wait for it. And then of course you gotta get the Hound get all pissed off and just kick it over.
Just kicks it.
Yep. And then you have.
I think the point was made.
And then you have Zombie.
They go straight out of everyone there. Every single person that is there goes straight to Queen Bee.
He smelt baby.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oof.
He smelt incest.
The other
Oh.
white meat.
Baby back, baby back, baby back. Ribs.
I ate a baby.
Oh my god. Brutal. Everyone, please understand this is actually not a family-friendly show. If you're playing this from your kids, turn it off.
There's a disclaimer at the beginning.
There always is a disclaimer.
Yes.
But we live in a world where people are like, this is horse shit. I can't believe I saw this, even though they passed like all the disclaimers and everything. I actually have a rant we'll talk about after, which I told them was going to happen eventually, about people's Facebook names. We'll get there eventually.
Oh, okay.
Fucking people. But,
Okay.
no, when doing these ballots, no. I'll tell you later.
All right.
Anyways, so I think Cersei got the point.
Yeah.
However, something happened. She wanted Jon Snow to bend the knee.
No, she wanted
No, she
Jon
wanted-
Snow to promise to stay in the north.
Yeah.
It's kind of a nice way of saying bend the
No,
knee.
it's
in a
not.
way.
No,
Okay,
it's
say
saying
my
don't
interest-
show your
Sorry.
your handsome mug down here driving
Can
your
you please
infinities.
do your vigorous jazz hands and go back up north?
Yeah, pretty much.
There you go.
Exactly.
Do the Dan.
Exactly. Not my business.
Not my
I'm
business.
I'm going home.
Oh, you're wearing a Johnny Cash shirt. Just realized that. It's a
That's
nice
fine.
shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
No problem. Your shirt's ugly. I think I
Yeah.
gave it to you.
No.
No?
What's the
Nerd block.
N?
What?
Nerd block.
That's where I got mine from.
Yeah, you didn't give me the shirt.
Oh, fuck off then.
I don't think so.
Speaking of Nerd Block going under, anyways.
Yeah, we already discussed that.
Oh, we did. We did. So, point was made. However, she wants Jon Snow to stay up north. And of course, being the true, honest person he is, he says, I can't do that.
I
Nope.
cannot do that.
And yes, I actually did legitimately yawn during that.
That was a legit yawn.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
So,
Stop.
Feels like I'm stuck in a high sparrow moment.
John's not going to do it. She says no deal and leaves.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Yes.
And Tyrion's like, screw this. I'm going to go talk to her.
But they're
Even
going
though
to
she's gonna
kill
kill me.
you.
Oh, well. I'm going by
Shit
myself.
happens. I mean, that's why Tyrion's so badass.
That's right. So you think, oh, fuck, this could be a death. This could be a death.
This could be a death.
Tyrion
You're all
goes-
excited.
Tyrion
You
goes
even
tough.
get there, and he
Says-
looks at the mountain. If you're gonna do it, just do it. Let's get on with it.
And what happens?
Nothing.
Pulls the sword halfway
Doesn't
out
do
of the
it.
sheath.
Just the
and that's
tip.
it. That's it.
Just the tip. So we're like, this is horse shit.
This is bullshit.
This is bullshit.
It never gets old.
It's never-
It really doesn't.
Lemons.
That was like the drive to one of our first cons where we just Arnold talked the whole way. And it was
Oh,
like,
I don't
why
want
the
Little
fuck don't we
Sasso.
record this?
One of these days, we're gonna have to actually record the entire drive up to it.
No, like from the
We've-
beginning, as soon as we think, oh fuck, let's record, then we're out. Fuck.
That's how it
Another
goes.
2 hours to go.
So then, moving forward, Tyrion finds out she's preggers.
Yep. Well, when
And
she's...
convince her to come back to the table.
But she doesn't. Homie, don't play that.
She comes back to the table
Well, she
and gives
does.
a nice speech saying that
I will
Oh,
send
she
the lads
didn't
to Omni's
believe
North to
shit.
fight with you.
We have a truce.
We have a truce.
Oh, God.
Is there a truce?
No.
There's no truce.
Well,
Well,
there-
let's
You find
fast
out
forward
it
to
says
Jamie
there
now,
is.
getting ready to, join the armies.
And be strucken down by the mountain.
That was intense. It was intensely capping. Like, completely. Couldn't explain it anymore.
So,
he's too important. They wouldn't cap him yet.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I think Jamie has run his course in a way.
No.
What else can you gain
he's,
from that
he's
character?
not as important right now. Well,
Like, he
gonna
did
gain
his
more.
deposit in fucking the Queen.
Yeah.
They're having another
Baby
kid,
lottery.
which
He's
is going to be a
gonna
midget.
gain more because of how he ended with him just going off on his own to go fight with the North. Or so you think.
So you think.
He's going to find Brienne.
All right,
Yep.
well, we're going to take a quick break. Because I think we should. And here's a word from our sponsor, Meridian Center.
Friday, September 8th, World Wrestling Entertainment is back. Witness WWE NXT Live at the Meridian Center. See the glorious NXT champ Bobby Roode kick a man in the face. Will the undefeated Asuka continue her reign of terror and kick her opponent in the face? Terror will be unleashed by the root of all evil, Aleister Black. Watch live as he tears his opponents apart and wait for it, kicks him in the face!
You know they do more than kick people in the face.
Oh, you mean like...
Suplex, powerbomb, body slam, DDT, super kick, super kick, super kick!
I thought he wanted a super kick. Well, Friday, September 8th, 7:30 p.m., World Wrestling Entertainment comes back to the Garden City, NXT Live. Good night, annoying announcer. Good night, super kick.
His eardrums were scientifically altered for world peace. His ears are more finely tuned than yours or mine. He can listen to a podcast from a mile away. He is the most dedicated podcast fan in the world. I do not always listen to podcasts, but when I do, I prefer the Tangent-Bomb Network. Keep listening, my friends.
Super kick, super kick. Super kick.
I love super kick.
Oh, it's technically our fault that we got you addicted to super kicks.
100%.
Super kick party.
Super
Fuck.
kick party. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get Game of Thrones all wrapped up here. Let's just go ahead and wrap it up. So what we got next?
What do we got next? We got, we were just talking about it,
Well,
too.
that's why we have Noti Note Taker there with a closed iPad.
Yeah.
Closed
Samwell
eye.
and Bramflakes. Samwell returns
you
to
knew
Samwell
that.
Winterfell.
returns and visits
Ooh.
Legs McGillicuddy.
Legs McGillicuddy.
Yes, wheels.
Wheels.
Ramflakes.
Wheels.
The kid, the only person ever to have a wheel. No, it's not true because
Robot Anakin.
Dr. Bashir had a wheelchair. I totally forgot about that.
Yes, he did.
He did have a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Dr. Bashir?
Yes.
Dr. Bashir.
He did.
He did have a wheelchair.
What did we call? We called him Bashir.
Yeah, he's Dr. Bashir.
Yeah,
Fucking Deep Space Nine. One of the best things to happen to Deep Space Nine, short of Worf. Worf
And the
saved that
Defiant.
show.
Think Warp saved it?
Oh, for sure. And Cisco shaving his head.
Yeah.
Yes.
As soon as he
As soon as he saved his head, became badass Cisco, and everyone's like, "I'm in."
Yeah. Well,
It's
once
kind of
they
like Walking Dead. No one gave a shit about Rick until the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when the no fucks came into play.
Then he shaved it. Then he gave fucks. Then he grew it back.
It was a minuscule fuck.
Yeah.
See,
Well,
I
it's-
am now at the point where he has his beard back. So
It's not as glorious as it once was, though.
yeah, we're still waiting to find out what happened to Glenn.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ! How did you?
Fire!
Oh,
It's
the bell.
a fire.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fire.
Anyways, you were saying. So let's go back to Jamie. Sorry,
No,
go
we're
back
going
to
Legs
Samuel.
McGillicuddy.
Sam and Bran.
So Brand's like, I have seen everything before and after.
I know what goes on because I'm the three-eyed raven.
I'm ruining a shitty
But
saga.
then a little bit of comedy. Oh fuck! There's one part we forgot too.
What?
When the only reason why Theon, when he was
Oh,
needing
yeah.
the balls, and gives him the kind
Oh,
of like
yeah, that was hilarious.
that was like fucking like in like the
You know what it is?
It was in the Attitude Era, like when China would get kicked in the where the ball should be,
Yeah.
and she'd go and then kick a guy's ass. That's what Theon did,
God.
getting
Guys.
his ass kicked. Need in his spot that
Well, of
should
course
be balls.
he's trying to display dominance. That's what he's trying to do. He's like, I have the balls.
I have the balls, which is no balls.
I shot the clerk.
I shot the clerk.
I shot the clerk.
2 youths. Fucking my cousin Vinny. All right.
Quick shout out to Neil
So-
in the, drinking in the park.
So yeah, I'm just going to go through that one really quick. Fight. Theon wants to go rescue Yara. They say, no, we're going to go rape women. He says, no, you can't do that anymore. Fights with some dude.
Who
Dude
gets
looks
gassed
like he's
faster than McGregor versus Mayweather? I am putting that out there.
That's-
6 punches,
Like I said.
both. They were gassed.
Like I said, the one thing we learned from this episode is the Ironborn have no cardio.
0.
So
They're always on a boat.
after
And of course, think of it this way: what's the first rule when it comes to, zombies? Cardio. Rule number 1.
In Zombieland. Yeah, you never seen Zombieland, so
No,
you
I
don't understand.
What?
I'm still new.
We still getting the back. Dude, he's on season 6 of Walking Dead. Like,
Next
I
up,
will be finished.
Zombieland.
I will be finished Walking Dead by the time the new season starts. I'll be up to date.
and then we got to catch him up in Fear the Walking Dead.
As soon as I'm done that, we're gonna start watching it.
It's okay.
Me and the wife.
It's okay.
So
First season was good. Second season, third season not bad.
So
Not main current season.
Did they finish this season?
No, they're gonna come back just for Walking Dead.
Or is it? Oh,
it's only
right.
12 episodes this season.
after Theon gets kneed in his no balls, he ends up
No
headbutting
balls.
the guy.
He did
ends
not
up-
sell it.
He fight clubbed and won. A little bleeding on the face, and then we're doing it for Yara, yay! And then away they go.
Oh.
Next up,
They're all singing fucking songs on the boat.
Yeah.
I's the boy that builds a boat, and I's the boy that
Were they on a
sails her.
boat? Did they have their flippy
I's
floppies?
the boy that catches the fish and
I'm
takes them
on a
home to
boat.
Liza.
I was going to go there, but you beat me to it.
Is T-Pain there?
Fucking T-Pain.
T-Pain.
I had that app that I am T-Pain.
Oh my god, the
And-
vocoder.
Yeah, and I
You just
I
lost
never,
points.
I never
Like, whatever
figured
points
it
you
out.
earned, it's gone.
I never figured it out, so I just
gone.
deleted it.
You press the button and talk, and then never mind that.
Okay.
It's too late for you.
It is.
So we've established that
Theon has
go-
no balls.
it has no balls.
Yes.
Samuel's talking to Bran Flakes. Bran Flakes says, "John's a Targaryen. But-
Oh,
and
shit.
His last name is Sand. Z.
Sands.
Sands.
And then he
Or
goes,
just
That's a
Sand.
good.
I thought it was
That's
just
not a good
Sand.
last name.
not at all.
It's not a good last name at
No.
all.
So then, in a very monotone way, no. Then Samuel, who's actually kind of funny,
Well, he's, I mean,
Brings a
civil
little bit of,
right. I mean,
facial
brings a little
expressions and shit.
joy. I mean, what's,
he's like, no, I read a thing in this thing that says this marriage was annulled, so holy fuck, he's a Targaryen. Can you go and see it? Zip, he goes and sees it immediately.
You know, it better if
What,
it had
he
like
goes and
no. Would have made
what?
that scene better if fucking Wayne and Garth showed up in a
The Scooby-Doo ending?
yeah,
Okay, Reggie.
Where's those damn kids?
and Rob Lowe still gets screwed.
So everyone now knows, well, Sam now knows that Jon Snow is actually Eddard Targaryen.
Eddard.
And he is also the rightful heir to the Iron Throne.
Well, now he is because fast forward to Daenerys' bedroom. We're bumping donuts.
Are you done fapping now?
Yeah.
Did you act like this in front of your wife when you watched it the first time?
Hell no. I'd like to keep her. So, but Tyrion's looking in the background. He knows what's going on.
Tyrion.
He knows that they're banging.
I be banging.
Yeah. So bang bang. Now next up is what happened next?
I don't know.
Wall?
No, I think there's something.
No,
in between.
Arya talks. There was a Sparrow
Oh,
moment.
right. There's the Arya Sansa moment.
They had the
right.
High Sparrow moment.
Yeah.
And it's
We all
snowing.
checked out at that point.
And then you think the episode's going to end.
Nope.
And no.
I made a
doesn't.
comment. It's my fault.
It is your fault.
It is absolutely my fault. You know, everyone trying to figure out. You know, there's like 10 minutes left.
Something's got to happen.
Someone's gonna die. I'm like, it can't be Tormund.
He hasn't even been in this
He hasn't
episode.
even been in an entire episode.
Yeah, you're like,
and
where
then
is
next
he?
thing
And
you
I'm
know,
like, he's gotta
it
be back
changes
at the
over
wall.
to Eastgate. Eastwood. Fuck. Like,
You see Tormund, you see Beric.
Yeah.
he didn't do his little fucking flame on thing.
No, he had no chance.
Well, he was a couple hundred
What's
feet
he?
up.
What's he gonna do?
He's not Johnny Storm,
So all the White Walkers show up at the East Watch Wall.
including 1-1's cousins, 2-2
Yeah.
and 3-3.
Yes,
Is that a Jordan tutu?
it's a very.
Oh, hockey
Oh my
reference?
god,
No?
Jesus! And they're
Ouch.
like, "Oh, we're good.
We're
They're
good.
down
They're
there.
down there.
We're up
We're
here."
up
And
here.
even AJ made the comment, "Well, how are they going to go over this wall?"
It's a big wall.
It's a
And
big
then,
wall. What are they going to
They're
do?
gonna
Climb it?
Climb it.
And
No.
then HBO's like, "Challenge accepted." Oh, look, Ice Dragon.
With the Night King on its back.
Yep.
Yeah.
That wall didn't last long.
No.
Nope. Little blue
What are
fire.
they going to do now? Oh, we're just going to melt the wall. That's kind of
Like
smart.
a fucking plasma cutter.
And the wall is melted.
Well,
And Tormund and Barrack, dude,
You don't
don't
know.
know.
Because he said run. They started to run, and that's all you saw. You didn't see
The
him
whole
die.
bulk of the Game of Thrones argument that me and AJ have been having today is if the mother Sand Snake was dead or not.
No,
but we don't know.
No, we determined that was wrong. It was the daughter that died,
That got
not
but we
Ilaria.
don't know if she's dead.
The one
No,
daughter,
she's still
the
in
one
prison.
daughter
We don't know.
died and got hung from the boat.
The other one got
The
stabbed in
other
the
daughter
chest or
got
whatever.
poisoned, but she is in prison.
There was three
so
daughters.
the mom can
There was
watch
three
her
daughters.
die.
There was 3 daughters.
Two
Two
of
of
them
them were
died on
hung
the
on the
boat.
boat. The third one was captured. That was the one that Cersei
No
poisoned,
flippy
and
floppies.
Ilaria had to watch.
There was no flippy floppies.
And said, no, you will be here for a long time.
Yeah.
I said no.
So no, there's no death there.
No does not mean
So-
yes. It means no.
We're wrapped up
We're wrapped up.
till next season.
Till
Fucking
yeah.
year.
What are we
The
going to do with
North is
ourselves?
fucked.
Walking Dead.
You're like really excited about this because
Yeah,
now
dude.
people don't understand and how much you were deadly afraid of zombies.
I have some
The
people that think-
episode, which we forgot to tell you about, is the reason why he wants to meet Bruce Campbell because Bruce Campbell technically was the first person to help
It
him
was
over the
his
fear.
in.
That's right.
It was
Because
the in
he didn't
factor.
finish the first episode of
No, I
Ash
didn't.
vs. Evil Dead.
I checked out after the thing kind of spun. But yeah, I want to get a video clip of that and show it to Bruce Campbell.
Wait a minute, I just want to
It's
show you
like,
this video.
This was me before.
You haven't
This
even-
is me now.
And you haven't even got to the part when he got his head sucked up through someone's asshole and he was getting slapped upside the face with a dick.
Yes.
As you said before, not a show for children.
No.
No.
All right, we're going to take another break. Be right back. Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Salsa shark. We're going to need a bigger boat.
Throughout history, they have been a part of our Canadian life. Men and women who have made their mission to entertain their fellow man. They've worked hard enough. Isn't it time they had their own podcast?
Droids Canada. This podcast would be great if it wasn't for the internet trolls.
I don't bother them and they don't bother me.
I could do without the bad reviews in the iTunes store. You have that podcast with that guy who was at that Comic-Con in the last year?
You should hear the barrage of the stupid questions I get on our SoundCloud account. What do you mean there was coughing? How am I going to hear a podcast with coughing?
You feel a lot better if you just rip into the occasional guest.
You're a host who doesn't get paid. You can't just do anything you want while you're recording.
What kind of podcast are you running here anyways?
Droids Canada Podcast present.
You think anyone can see us down here?
Why, you think you want to have sex or something?
Can we?
Droids Canada Podcast. The only show to rip off a Clerks trailer.
You hate people!
But I love Comic-Cons. Isn't it ironic?
All right, we're back in the Canada podcast studio.
In your apartment?
But we didn't do that today, did we?
We didn't do it. No.
We didn't do it.
That's why I threw it in.
All right, so we are actually going to be recording this. Dan, you can start whenever you want. Start recording this, and we'll get to the nitty-gritty of everything. Everyone that's listening to the show today,
We're recording.
everyone who's been listening to the show today is mainly listening to the show not because of my glowing personality or the face that runs the face for radio, as I
You know
would
what,
say.
though? With us doing this live, not live, but doing this video to show the winner of the contest,
Yeah.
you can finally see the wall of shame.
Yeah, people can see the wall of shame. That's a lot of celebrities up on the wall that we've met over the...
Just a few.
Yeah, a few. I mean, a couple. We have some Walking Dead people up here. We got, Will Frakes, Jonathan Frakes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Will Riker.
What about
I always
Tuggles.
But
Yeah.
now this is the room
And you're
that
looking
magic
at
is
a.
made.
By the way, I want to point this out when you're looking at this. This is an amazing Droids Canada shirt. You can go to redbubble.com right now. You can search for the shirt underneath Droids Canada. We also have a Bullet Club style shirt, Too Sweet, up on the Redbubble as well. The shirt goes for about $24 plus shipping and handling.
Is that what that was?
Too sweet. Too sweet.
Too sweet.
You can go there right now. We would really appreciate if you bought a T-shirt.
Support Droids.
Support
Canada.
Droids Canada
What
so
we
we
do.
can continue our endeavors as next year, which me and Dan have been discussing, we'll be going into the American market to further grow the company. So we're pretty excited
USA.
about. Look at this great shirt, by the way. Join the podcast revolution of Droids Canada. So with that said, thank you all for listening to the show today. It is now time. Yes.
The shaker bottle.
I honestly couldn't find anything else to put the ballots into, so I'm using one of the many shakers that I have. Okay. First things first. If he wins, he gets a Superman punch.
Oh.
If his wife wins, he gets a Superman punch.
I thought it was a Falcon Arrow.
Falcon Arrow.
Deal. Falcon punch.
All right, guys, let's find out.
Just see who is the
Now,
winner of the NXT.
If we call your name, this is what you need to do. We will not have the tickets. I'll tell you that right now. You need to email droidscanada@outlook.com with your name and information, with your address and phone number, and we will set this up for you. So all you need to do is walk into the Meridian Center and grab your tickets. We have that all set up for you. We don't even touch them. Don't even get our grubby little hands on them. We're going to be there.
We're paperless.
We're going to be there.
Hands.
So here we go.
And who's got a drum set for the drum roll?
AJ?
It's like
AJ's going to pull the name?
AJ's
Okay, here we
pulling
go.
the name.
I'll take the name.
Here we go.
Because it's my. Is it your writing or my writing?
Got to mix it up in there.
I think it's your writing.
My writing.
Oh, shit. All right, I'll take
that one. Looks good.
That looks good. Let's see. Look at that. Look at that. Pumper himself. Frank Clack. You are the winner of the NXT. Thumper. Thumper?
Yeah, Thumper. Not Pumper.
Frank Clack. You can kind of move in on that right here.
Clickety clack, it's a smudgy attack.
All right, buddy. You are the winner to the NXT tickets. I hope you enjoy the show. We'll hopefully run into you there. Thank you for everyone for participating. And make sure, if you did not win, which I'm sorry that you didn't, make sure you go to Ticketmaster.ca, grab your tickets right now. We're going to be advertising the shit of it leading up to the event. So with that said, that is the end of the segment. Thank you for listening.
Yes.
And how should we end the show, guys?
NXT Live, St. Catharines, Friday, September 8th, 7:30 p.m. bell time at the Meridian Center. What might you see? Super Kick!
I have to say, Asuka's not competing. Is that a better way to put it? She's not going to be competing.
Broken collarbone.
However, we will tell you this. A certain guy.
A certain guy?
A certain man.
Certain man.
A glorious one.
A dishonored man?
What? Who may be on SmackDown will... What?
Oh, that.
That guy.
You're going the other direction.
Which direction are you going?
You know exactly what direction I was going.
Know. What he had, the bad bag?
Oh, yeah, someone had
Anyways, so I can tell you this right now. He may be on SmackDown, but the glorious Bobby Roode will be in attendance at NXT St. Catharines. We had that confirmed. We're excited. So the whole point of the Glorious Bombs is still happening. I'm pretty excited about that. So with that said, guys, thank you for listening to the show. You can stop the video so we can move on. No, you're not stopping the video? Why not? Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye to the video. All right, guys, let's wrap up this show. Is there anything you guys want to add to this fantastic ending to the show? I still can't believe we pulled Frank's name.
You're welcome, Thumper.
We had over 90 entrants, and Thumper wins it.
Thumper wins.
Oh. I don't know.
You know what? It's going to be a good time.
He'll be stoked. He's a good fan.
Seriously, there's like 35 names in here.
Yeah, unfortunately, some people didn't follow.
Guys, yeah, well, it happens.
There are a number that we disqualified.
Follow the rules.
All right, Dan, you can go ahead and wrap this guy up.
All right, just like I did on the video. Bye-bye.
On a cold winter morning, in the time before the light, in